On June 8, 1891, Audrey Marie Munson was born, a woman that would become known as America's first supermodel, yet unknown. However, she's quite visible still in the streets of New York City, if you know where to look. In her prime, she worked as a film and theater actress, an art model, and was known colloquially as Miss Manhattan, Panama-Pacific Girl, Exposition Girl, and American Venus. Born in Rochester, New York, to Edgar Munson, a streetcar conductor and real estate speculator whose ancestry spanned back to the Puritans, and mother Catherine Kitty Mahoney, daughter of Irish immigrants. Her parents would divorce when Audrey was 8, and she and her mom would move to Washington Heights in New York City. Her early life in New York City, starting at 17 years old, saw Audrey pursuing her career as a theater actress and chorus girl. Her first role was as a footman in The Boy and the Girl, which played from May 31st through June 19th, 1909, at the Ariel Gardens of the New Amsterdam Theater. She would go on to play in The Girl and the Wizard, Girlies, and La Belle Paris. But it was while window shopping on Fifth Avenue with her mother that her life was forever changed. She was spotted by photographer Felix Benedict Herzog, who asked her to pose for him and then happily introduced her to his artist friends, among them the muralist William de Leftwich Dodge and the sculptress Isidore Conti, who would give her her first nude modeling job. Although she worked for a variety of fine artists, she was mainly a sculptor's model. Audrey's star rose to fame, appearing in multiple silent films showcasing the true reality of art modeling, such as Purity, the only known of her films to have survived, also known as Innocence, and The Girl o' Dreams, among others. But this meteoric rise to fame came at a cost. Audrey faced legal ramifications for her film work, even being arrested at a showing on moral charges. She also dealt with unscrupulous male film producers who tried to take advantage of her financially and tried to discredit her publicly. Most notably, in 1919, the landlord of the home that she and her mother were living, Dr. Walter Wilkins, who was obsessed with Audrey, murdered his wife in an attempt to be free to marry Audrey. Audrey denied all connection to Wilkins and any inappropriate relationship with him, and no charges were pressed against her. However, the murder and the subsequent trial damaged Audrey's reputation. In 1920, Audrey was unable to find work and moved with her mother to Syracuse, New York, where her mother found work selling kitchen utensils from door to door. Audrey spent her time writing from January to May 1921 a series of articles that were published in Hearst's Sunday magazine entitled By the Queen of the Artist Studios, written by Audrey Munson. Here is an excerpt. What becomes of the artist's models? I'm wondering if many of my readers have not stood before a masterpiece of lovely sculpture or a remarkable painting of a young girl, her very abandonment of draperies accentuating rather than diminishing her modesty and purity, and ask themselves the question, where is she now? This model who was so beautiful. The loss of her career and reputation was a drastic strain on the mental health and stability of Audrey. In May 27, 1922, she attempted suicide. Then, in 1931, her mother petitioned to have her committed to a mental asylum, where she was given the diagnosis of depression and schizophrenia. She remained living there until her death of 104 on February 20th, 1996. For more on Audrey Munson, to learn about other life models in history, and to learn about what it means to be a life model, check out my course, Life Model 101, at CafeGirlProductionsInc.com.